Hi everybody, it's me, Jordan Long here, and today you'll learn not to trust the YouTube administrators. Now, why do you learn not to trust them? When it comes to reviewing videos that violate YouTube community guidelines and infringing upon copyright. Now, there are going to be detractors out there. They're going to say, oh, you're saying this because you're just upset that you violated YouTube community guidelines. Well, if you legitimately violated YouTube community guidelines, that meant that you really did upload something, or you really did do something that really did violate the YouTube community guidelines. Then I'd understand. But it seems that what a lot of people what a lot of users do is they just keep on flagging it, and to hopefully it goes to the cubicle or quantity to one of whoever happens to be on shift at that given time, and just hopes that they get a knee-jerk reaction from whoever is doing it. Like they come on and they go, oh, I'm going to flag it for that, I'm going to flag it for this. And even though the video in question isn't violating any of the multiple community guidelines, that there are some users that will get a knee-jerk reaction from a moderator, a menerator, whatever you want to call them, or monitor. Yep, this video definitely does violate YouTube community guidelines. Look at the balloons. I don't like balloons. So, if this video kept on coming up, and I'm getting sick of it, okay, it's gone. It violated YouTube community guidelines. It violated YouTube terms of service. That's what I think happens. You know, people just go flag, 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 and hopefully they get a menerator or moderator or monitor on shift that will get annoyed at the video and just, hit a, and finally it's do the whole thing like, if this video is reported to me, then it must be wrong mentality. They call that false flagging. And everybody on YouTube, unfortunately, is a victim of it. Now, there's going to be people who have been on YouTube since the beginning. People who have kept their normal YouTube channels. But the point is, nobody's immune to it. There is no protection. Of course, you can repeal it. You can I can't say the word right, but you can dispute it. You can retell them that you think that they made a mistake. That the monitor or moderator or menerator, whatever you want to call them, may say that they're wrong, might admit that they made a mistake, and you might get the video back and the good standing to your channel back and the privileges that were taken away. But sometimes you can get a menerator, moderator, or monitor, whatever they want to call themselves, review staff, that goes like this. No, I stand by what I said before. The video violated YouTube community guidelines. It violated the YouTube terms of service. There are balloons in it. I don't like balloons. Plea rejected. Now, I have never ever had to counter anything. I never had to do a counterclaim for either being falsely flagged for violating YouTube community guidelines or being falsely flagged for violating YouTube copyright. And I never had to counter claims for legitimate YouTube community guideline violations or legitimate copyright infringement violations. You know, and there are some people who do this and they get their videos back and they get their good standing on their channel back. And if they're a YouTube partner, then they might get their YouTube partnership back. But sometimes you don't. And you learn, well, at least I learned, not to trust those people. Because there are a lot of idiots out there on YouTube who abuse the privilege. Now it's written there that if you abuse the privilege, you could get your channel suspended or terminated. But do you think that actually stops people from trying? No. You think that discourages them? No. So, yeah. You learn that the one division of YouTube that you learn not to trust, that you know they make a lot of stupid decisions most of the time, is the review staff or the video moderating department or whatever they want to call themselves. You know, the people who review videos for violating YouTube community guidelines, for infringing upon copyright and trademark and privacy violation, whatever other stuff. You know, sometimes they make good calls, sometimes they make bad calls. Sometimes there's some idiot that just keeps flagging it and hopes they get someone on there that, you know, happens to see things their way. And yeah, since there is no liability or accountability on this, that's probably the reason why they do make so many bad calls, because of that. It's not like I could go in person and say, hey, you made a mistake. That video did not violate YouTube community guidelines or the YouTube terms of service. Oh yeah, you're right, my mistake. Here's your video back, here's your good standing back. Truth is, I can't go. I'm not going to go to any one of Google's multiple branches. And the truth is, since there is no liability or accountability, I have really nobody I can call. I mean, I could go through the whole repeal thing and try to overrule the decision that was made, but mostly I don't do it. I never did it. You know, I'm Jordan Long, and I hope you enjoyed this video.